Poses will be my contribution to the community. They will be free. Animations, however, Lord, my pimple coming through. Hey brownies, and welcome back. Today I'm coming to you guys with my Patreon announcement. You guys, I have been working on this for forever. So before we get into the details of everything, I want to give you guys a slight backstory and explain myself because I feel like I owe that to you guys. So when I first started this channel, I was doing Let's Plays and everything, and I wanted to start making machinimas. I was looking for some animations to go with my stories. I found myself literally creating stories around animations that I knew that I could find. So eventually, you know, that started getting really boring. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. And I wanted to learn how to make animations myself. So there weren't a whole bunch of tutorials on how to make Sims 4 animations or poses. There weren't a whole bunch of tutorials. I did find maybe like 1 or 2 creators that was uploading content like that. So I took matters to my own hands and kind of sort of taught myself a little bit. To keep the long story short, I pretty much have finessed my way into making animations. Period. I don't know what I'm doing half the time, y'all, I promise you, but I know how to get the job done, and you guys seem to be enjoying the content. I felt like it was only right to go ahead and contribute to the community that I use all the time. I use tons of TC creators and mod content in order to create my content, and they have been taking off, especially on TikTok, y'all. I thought I would go ahead and share a bit of, you know, my creations with the community. I tried one method, which was when we unlocked the memberships on the channel. I tried to add that as a perk, the animations and poses as a perk. That turned into a whole disaster with like me being harassed by one person, to be honest with you guys. And I hate that I allowed someone to like ruin it for everyone. But I really enjoy this channel. If you guys have been watching for a while, you guys know I literally came to this channel out of passion. This is not like a full-time job for me. I just literally enjoy making these videos and this content. So when somebody tries to like bring the energy down, that junk just like really messes with me. I stopped it. In the midst of me stopping the animations, I did, however, learn that I could not actually give you guys CC as a perk for memberships. I was not aware of that. I found out later on that in the terms of use, you cannot give downloadable content as a perk with YouTube memberships. So it actually was a blessing in disguise, y'all. I say all that to say, now I found a better way, which, like I said, it's all worked out the way that it was supposed to work out, because the memberships was so hard to distribute the poses and the animations. There were plenty of times where I would have tons of members, which I appreciate you guys so much. They're subscribing every month, renewing the memberships, and I'll like ask certain questions or like try to be active, you know, on the community tab to talk to them, because that's the only way to talk to your members is through the community tab. A lot of people don't even know where the community tab is. So I'm like dropping poses, dropping animations, and no one's really downloading it, but they're paying every month. So I felt like the system just wasn't really easy to follow, and I had been looking at Patreon for a while, didn't really take the time to learn it, but I figured it out, y'all, and I love this system way better. It's so much more organized than what I was doing on YouTube with the memberships and just throwing stuff on the community tab. When I would talk about other things, or like ask you guys random questions about the series or do giveaways or whatever, you would see all those posts and you'll be seeing, you know, things for memberships all on one tab. This is so much more organized. I wanted to go ahead and share it with you guys, share the new Patreon link. So I'm gonna take you guys to my desktop, look at the Patreon to explain the tiers, and then also to help you guys find the content if you have never downloaded from Patreon before. As a special thank you to the community, you know, you can't just like take, you have to give something. I have decided to go ahead and make my poses free. Poses don't take me long at all. I could probably get a whole pose done in like less than a half hour, depending on how complex it is. Poses will be my contribution to the community. It will be free. Animations, however, animations take hours, y'all. Like, there's no other way to put it. They take tons of hours to create. I have to like fix poses. To be honest with you guys, I know how to finesse my camera angle, so sometimes I do mess up animations, but I know how to get the right angle or like edit certain things out to make it look decent, and that's what works for me. But if I'm going to be giving, you know, animations to you guys, I don't want you guys to have to go through all that trouble and hassle. So I'm going back through my entire collection of animations and correcting them in order to distribute them to you guys. For that reason, animations will be behind a paywall, aka our pastry chef tiers on the Patreon. This is my Patreon link here. We have 2 membership levels. Like I told you guys, poses will be free. So I dropped a pose that you guys can see what that will look like, and it was that storm pose pack that you guys just seen a few days ago. So this is the file right here. So this pose is free. That's why you're able to see this. In a few hours, I have an animation scheduled to drop for pastry chefs. That one, you guys will see that it'll have like the little paywall symbol. You'll have to pay in order to see that. You are not paying for poses, you're more so paying for my time. I hope that you guys can respect that. I really sat down for days, y'all, trying to figure out how I was gonna do this, and I think this is the best way to do it. So explaining the membership levels, we have, like I said, anyone can download my poses. They will be free. As far as the 2 tiers that are available, I'm gonna call them, y'all know, brownies, Brown Girls Gaming. Y'all know we're like pastry bakery type vibe. So we have the tip jar. Did you enjoy the free poses? Don't forget to tip on your way out if you like. Thank you so much for your support. So that is for my brownies that you're downloading the poses every month or whatever, and you just want to throw a little dollar at your girl. This will be the option for you. You don't get anything special for the tip jar. Just literally think of it as you're buying food from somewhere and you're tipping because you like the service. So it is not required, but it's there for those of you guys that would like to tip. Pastry chef for $4.99 a month. This is where the animations will be living, y'all. So I'm calling you guys a pastry chef because I feel like the average person that plays The Sims is not using animation. The average person will, however, like to take screenshots of their Sims, pose them a certain way for screenshots. So that is why that tier is free. That's for like casual players. And then the pastry chef is for those of you guys that are trying to make actual machinimas, which 9 times out of 10, if you're making a machinima, you're trying to make social media content, so like YouTube, TikTok, whatever, that section is for you guys. So I have cooked up some awesome animations and vlogs with some of my favorite pre-made custom animations. Whoa now, thank you so much for the support. Happy simming and creating. I highlighted pre-made custom animations here because I don't want to say never, but as of right now, I'm not taking like animation requests or pose requests, and that's just me being 100% honest with you guys and not, you know, just trying to take money from anyone. You know, like I told you guys, this is not my full-time job, and I'm barely able to keep up with my own content. So I know for a fact that if I'm being 100 with you guys, I will not have time to make anyone any poses. So for those of you guys that have been hitting my business email about custom animations, I appreciate it. I'm not taking any custom animation requests or like commissions because I just genuinely don't have the time for it, and I honestly don't have a true passion for it. I literally just make animations for the scripts and things that I'm writing. But I am so excited. Like, I can't even like explain to you guys. I'm so excited to see what you guys end up creating with my poses and my animation. If you guys can, you know, credit me and everything, that way I can find you guys, because I would love to see what y'all end up doing with it. Don't limit it to what I did with the pose. You could legit use this same pose and do something totally different with it, totally different outfits, whatever. That's the part I'm so excited about. Now for those of you guys that are beginners, I drop tutorials. I'm gonna have this on every single post so that if you're trying to download anything, you're confused, you know, it's easy for you to, you know, find out how to do things. So tutorials, how to use poses. This is going to link you to my YouTube video where I show you guys how to take bomb pictures of your Sims. I walk you through the entire steps in that video of using poses, styling your Sim, and getting good camera angles, and using the teleporter mod, because you will need a mod in order to use this. And then I have my modding for beginners playlist, which I hope you guys are enjoying so far. So far I've shown you guys how to download CC as well as what it is. I give you guys the entire breakdown. It's like CC and modding 101 for The Sims low-key. And last but not least, in terms of use, whatever you guys do, I'm excited as heck to see how creative you guys get with these poses and animations. Do not claim them as your own. Give credit, sis. If you're not gonna give credit or you forget to give credit, just whatever you do, please don't claim these as your own, because it takes time to create, y'all. Whether you're using the animations or the poses. I'm not, you know, huge on giving credit or anything like that, because I know how hard it can be to find where you got your CC. I try to make it easy by putting my name in the file name, BGG, Brown Girls Gaming. No biggie if you forget to credit, but just whatever you do, please don't claim it as your own. And please do not re-upload or place behind paywalls. Don't re-upload this content, and please do not place post my free poses under a paywall because I'm making them free. It's like a free contribution to the community. So this is a file here. To sum everything up, you would just click here and your file will start downloading. That is pretty much it, y'all. I hope that explained everything. It's so organized. I love it so much. It'll be very easy for you guys to find poses. I'm gonna have a whole category, a whole folder that just like houses all of my poses, and I'll have a whole category that houses all animations. So you will literally be able to find whatever you need so easily, and it won't be all jumbled up on a community tab. I hope that I explained that very well. I hope you guys enjoy the poses and the animation. Y'all don't be afraid to drop some ideas of things that you guys would like to see on the Patreon. I can't give any promises, like I said, because I'm not doing commission, but I am interested to see what you guys would like to see. I love y'all, and I will see y'all on Patreon. Y'all already know the content is always free on YouTube. Bye, brownies.